There are some perks of living in a van, specifically in a van, and we're gonna go through them with what I've experienced. I know I made a video in the past where I talked about the limitations, all the hard stuff that comes with living in a van. Well, this video's the opposite. My name is Stefan and I live in a van, but let's stop wasting any time and let's get right to it. The perk that I like the most is that I have everything with me. I have my kitchen with me, I have the food with me, all of the clothes that I need for different seasons, for different activities. I don't have to worry about what am I packing, what am I forgetting, how many things is too much. They're all in here. Now, talking about the kitchen stuff, it all varies and it depends on how you decide to do it. How I decided to do it is bring everything that I thought I would need. And that's only because I really love to cook. I know what's in my food. I actually have a video about that, so you can go check that out. What I've chosen to do is bring a bunch of pans and pots and a bunch of appliances that I've learned over the years that I need, and it would help me better down the road. Now, I've said it many times before and I've seen it on the road. Most people can get by with a one burner stove, could be propane and butane or either or. It gets the job done and it's always with you. It's always in your van. Hence why I like the van life so much. I have dry foods over my head over here. I have oils and spicy sauces and spices, which we all know if you've been on the channel for a long time, I love spices. In particular is because I love to make tacos and other things. In my opinion, that's a huge perk to me. Let me know what you think. Maybe it's not. Maybe you don't like to cook. Not everybody likes to cook. I just happen to love it. Now, when it comes to clothes, that varies quite a bit from person to person. I find that at the beginning I had more clothes than I needed. Let's say I had, and I still have, 3 pairs of jeans and then 2 other pairs of different pants. I mostly used 2 or 3 of them. At the beginning I had more than that. I realized that I don't need that many clothes. When it comes to shirts, underwear and socks and stuff, I try to get as much, changing them every day. So I don't like to do laundry every week. I don't like to do laundry in general, but it has to be done. I do have only what I need. Very strict on that. Moving on. We're actually moving on in the next perk that I think that you can do with a van because you have everything in it, and it's activities. I mean, I have the hiking shoes and the running shoes because I like to run. Well, I don't like to run. I like to hike, but I definitely make myself run just so I get some movement in. If I'm not in a place that I can hike, then I'll throw in those running shoes and I'll go for 10 minutes and then be done. All right, you get the gist. I also bring my guitar with me. Do I play really well? No. And sorry for the people that heard me play, but it's a hobby that I have. I'm never gonna be a professional musician. That's never gonna happen. I don't have the skills, or I don't have the time to perfect the skills to play guitar. But I do like to bring it with me, and I dabble a bit. It's something that I'm like, oh, let me pull the guitar out. Let me play some songs and lose some subscribers. For many years, I had a professional camera with me because I loved photography. That's another hobby that I had, which I kind of wanted to turn it into a professional gig. I broke it. But what I'm trying to get at is that you can bring that as a hobby and go take photos places and, do all the fun stuff that comes with photography and the places they can go to. Now I just kind of film with my phone and take photos with my phone because of the type of videography and photography that I do. That also is nice to have all the gear with you if you need to go out and take cool photos, sunsets and stuff, or whatever, food, all the good things that your eye can capture in the camera. One of the other perks that I really like, I kind of like all of them, is the bedroom. And I do have a big queen size bed in here. It's a short queen, but it's wide as a queen size, a normal queen size. You can, and I do, I actually take naps during the day. If I wake up really early, get some productive stuff going on, I run around and I'm not driving anywhere, I'll take a nap, 1 or 2 hours. It's fantastic. It's refreshing. Then wake up and do other things, then go to sleep at night. You get the idea. Sometimes I even sit in bed and edit videos. If I have a nice view out the window, that's a plus, which I try to do all of the time, which is what we're gonna get into another perk pretty soon. People choose different ways to do beds, as long as you can get a good night rest. I did buy a mattress. It wasn't very expensive. I think I have it linked somewhere in the video down below if you're interested, and it's the exact size. I'll check it, but I'm pretty sure I have it linked down there. Some people can sleep on wood and they get a good night's sleep. Not me. If you've been on the channel for a while, you know I love to make coffee here. Give me a second. Wow, it's hot. Good stuff. I love it. Another thing that I love about a van is to be able to work on the road. One of the examples is that I have this nice desk here. I usually use as a kitchen countertop, but I can edit videos here. I can work online, be on the road. Now, this is not the only place I work on my laptop. I work on my laptop in that chair, in the bed, like I mentioned. It all depends on how I feel and in the area that I'm in. If I'm in the city, I'm not gonna swivel the chair to work on it, obviously. If I need to be stealth, I'll either work here or I'll work in bed. For the most part, I'll work in bed. So, and I got something recently. I got this little thing right here. That's for another video. Now it frees up a lot more things to do on the road. If you know what that is, it's gonna ease the pain of finding good Wi-Fi to upload videos and do other things that I need to do online. More on that later. Now that being said, because I have everything with me, I can still take stuff to a coffee shop, which I usually do. I like to work in coffee shops, but now I can be in the middle of nowhere and still be able to access online stuff and download music for the videos that I need to upload after that. You get the idea. And last but not least perk, which is pretty much obvious if you're watching this video, is the mobility that a van has to be able to go anywhere. Well, pretty much anywhere that you would be willing to take your house to. But it does take me to some beautiful places, and I'm sure it will take you to some beautiful places. Depends on what your tastes are. For me, all I am is a gas tank away. Gas is expensive, but not as expensive as rent, or if I were to be paying for a house on top of a hill where I could be parking my van on the top of a hill where I'm allowed and spend my day there and watch the backyard from there. Traveling with a van is very easy in my opinion, and it takes very minimal effort because in my case everything's pretty much set up. I don't have to set camp outside. I don't have to do much anymore anyway to get settled. And I could set up as much as I want if I need to, but to be able to come from the living area to the cab area and go back and forth and have that ease of use. It's a great vehicle to have. Now, not that the other lifestyles are bad at all. I mean, if you're doing it, it really doesn't matter. If you're happy doing it, the idea here is to enjoy life on the road. That's what this channel is about. However you can do it, however simple you want to keep it, however intricate you would like to keep it. And I've seen some channels that when they set up camp, man, they set up camp and they have some cool stuff like cool stoves, cool gadgets, all this stuff. I have some of that stuff. Or I've also seen some vans that have beds that lift up in different ways and different. So it all depends on what your needs are. My needs are met with this van so far because at this point in my life, I don't really like to set up many things. Now, if you've been on the channel for a while, I used to want to set up the table outside and a whole outside kitchen. Now I don't. I have come into a point in my travels and my age that I'd rather spend time traveling somewhere than setting up camp and breaking up camp. That's just me though. I still love to watch those videos where people set up with different gadgets and stuff like that. And they're very entertaining and they have good ideas. Thank you for coming along on today's short, weird, and maybe inspirational video. If you like to keep up with me, you can subscribe. It's free. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget to comment on this video, like, and that's kind of it. I'll see ya.